called Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Mashiach Malak Yahweh Shah. That's all honor, praises, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which is Yahweh Shah in the Paleo-Hebrew. I'm Brother Hatazan, and we are the Sakari sect of Detroit. And we come. What's going on with you, King? You know who you are according to the Bible? Who are you?
I am.
You am?
I am.
What that mean? I'm saying, who are you?
Person that uplift as I go, I live as I climb, I give back to my community. I pray for people for better, not just talk. Anything I have to pray for, I help progress. Matter of fact, since we was talking, I got a maternal one to help pregnant women throughout this little mission.
That's what's up.
I'm on my bridges. I'm project Hungry Black organizations that do that for free.
That's what's up. That sounds real positive. Let me tell you why we out here. Since you told me who you are, and I'm gonna tell you who I believe you are. You feel me? According to this Bible. You know, we the Hebrew Israelites, you know, we come out here week in and week out, you know, to uplift our people. Like you said, you uplift, you know, because it's not just something that we gonna talk about. We gonna come out here and do it. If it's below 0, you still gonna see us out here. If it's 106, we still gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? And we not out here for our help, we out here for our people. So you said that you have a black organization, so would you consider yourself black?
Of course, my heritage got diluted along the way.
I understand that.
But majority of the people I can say in my family that I know are African American.
Okay, what about your father? Would he be a so-called African American? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we out here to tell you that you're not a so-called African American, because that's two different continents, not even countries. You know what I mean? And how can you be from both? Is it a land of African American? You can't be from both. You feel me? Then we can't be considered black, because black is the color of your coat or the color of mine. Ain't no nigga that damn black. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Ain't no land of black either. Everybody, every other nationality can look. They can fly back to their land or take on the name of their landmass, but us. Give me 28 and 68. But yeah, we are here to tell you that you will be, since your father is a so-called African American, you will be a Judite. You know what I'm saying? You'll be from the tribe of Judah. You will be a real Jew. You wouldn't be Jewish, because the Jewish, they are the white people, and they basically stole our identity. And they try to live how we are supposed to live. But you know, we're not living that way because it's been stripped, it's been taken away from us. And they trying to put it over their head that they number one when we really number one. You know what I'm saying? You know how we got over here?
No.
I got 28 and 68. And then that ish on Jewish, you feel me? Because Judah, you see the root of it is Jew. You know what I'm saying? That's where we get it from. We're the Southern Kingdom. We're Jews. You know, they're Jewish. That ISH means like or pertaining to. So if I'm playing too much with you know I'm a grown ass man. You see my hair and shit, my facial hair, you'll be like, damn, you childish. But you know I'm not no child. I'm being childlike. So they're being Jew-like. They're trying to be like you, but you don't even know that you're a Jew. Bring that up. This is how we got here.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. Bring it out. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Salaki. Okay, so it's saying he's going to bring us into Egypt again. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the story of Moses and Pharaoh when our ancestors were over in Egypt in captivity. You feel me? And Moses parted the Red Sea and the Israelites walked through the Red Sea. Yeah, we come from that same lineage. Those are our ancestors. Give me bring that up.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage.
Okay, so that's telling you what Egypt is. Egypt is synonymous with bondage, slavery, captivity, which we still in to this day now. So it's not talking about physical Egypt as the place, it's talking about spiritual Egypt, because we're spiritually in those things. Because we might not see it, we think we're free and bond to walk around and do what the hell we want to do, but when you think about it, just to go hop on the plane, you got to go through metal detector, you got to show them who you is, from the ruler to the motherfucking tutor. To go out the country, you got to do even more. You can't even just have a ID and do it. You gotta have a passport, which even got your birth certificate and social security attached to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a tag. Like if you got animals, if you put a chip in them, it's just a tag. It's the same thing. Bring it up.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8.
Bring it up.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
So this great city, so-called great city, is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Egypt for bondage, and Sodom is for the homosexuality.
That's right.
All that pride shit. You know what I'm saying? You see that shit everywhere you go. They done even made the shit legal, and they tried to do it with the authority of a so-called black man, but he not even the same people as we is. He a damn Hamite. We not Hamites. We Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We kings and gods that's walking this earth. He's a heathen. Barack Obama is not the same as us. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to tell you, but I'm not sorry at the same time. Because the Most High God don't do it. Finish that 2868.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So it says it's going to bring us into slavery again with ships. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that they teach us in school. They teach us that this is where our history started, but we had a whole history before that. They tweaking. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So like how you said your heritage was like diluted and stuff like that. You feel me? Like how the Most High relationship was with us. We not gonna see it no more again. We don't even know who the hell we is. That's why we come out here every Saturday and teach our people who they are. You feel me? According to their side of their father. You know what I'm saying? Because the father carried his head. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So it say we was gonna be sold to our enemies when we get on that ship and get sent back into slavery, get sent back into Egypt. So who was on them auction blocks getting sold, and who was we getting sold to? Ancestors. Yeah, who was buying them though? Yeah, who was buying them? When we came over here on the ship, who was buying them? The white man. So the Bible was clearly giving you a distinction that the people that were buying you off those auction blocks are your enemies. We can't walk hand in hand with them and nothing. You know what I'm saying? They'll shake your hand and stab you in the back and all in the same instant.
True.
You know what I'm saying? We the only people that can uplift each other. We the only people that can help each other. We the only people that's really, truly down for each other, man.
That's right.
So that's what I really wanted to show you, man. If you got any questions that you want to add, so
I'm getting into the word myself. I appreciate it. I'm one of the young men that grew up on the rough side, got on the right side, and got into the word and been into the word since 2003. My grandmother on East. So, you know, a lot of stuff about the Bible is real sentimental to me and make me want to learn more. And I do know that we are black, not as a color, but as a race. And what I mean by that, we come from Ham, right?
No.
Where?
We come from Shem.
Who?
Yeah, we come from Shem with this
Shem
right here. Yeah.
And where is that?
It's one of Noah's sons. Like when they basically repopulated the earth, we come from Shem. We don't come from Ham. That's another one of his
sons. We gotta exchange some stuff because I'm in a fraternity, right? And one of the things I don't do is challenge with what I know, what you know. But the word is the word. So if anything that we can point each other to, I'm willing to sit down and say, why? Okay, that make more sense to me because I'm not one to just follow anything.
Listen to this.
Just because we in the same book, we get different walks of life. So you might be somewhere in the book, I'm not.
Got you.
Makes sense?
No, that's fire. That's fire. This is just tell them.
Under the compact Bible dictionary, so it's like all the words in the Bible, true dictionary, the definition of these words, it's the definition of Ham. The youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
So he's the progenitor of those races and not our race, because you know we would be considered the Negroes.
That makes sense.
So that's
I'm gonna have to show you some stuff too. I don't got the literature on me, but I was just reading some stuff too about Ham and Noah and the sons and the brothers.
You can tap in. We up here every Saturday until the weather break. Then we'll be at the Riverwalk, and then our information is on there from YouTube to Gmail. I believe his phone number is on there. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you want to tap in, you got a question. You know, if you don't see us, hit the number or Gmail or something like that, and try and get in contact with us. You feel me? And any question you got, we'll answer because we have to. You know what I'm saying?